let's break down what we were talking about in Vancouver. I can't even believe we came to this, but it works. I think it checks out. I mean, like, you know, mathematically, I'm sure there's work to be done, but this is the premise. So, and this ties into our conversation last week about Splice. We talked about Splice last week.
Right.
So the whole format for Splice is you have credits. So you pay a subscription, say $7 a month. I think that's what it is, 7 or 8.
Somewhere around there.
And for that amount of money, you get 100 credits. And then with those 100 credits, they equal one sample. You can download a sample. You basically have 100 credits per month. And if that's not enough, you can spend $15 a month and you can get 300 credits. So there's tier system and it's credits. So you have access to every sample on Splice, but you can only download 100 per month. That is the method that Spotify should follow that.
It's a fire name too.
Spotify, yeah, for real. So you pay your subscription, and basically you can only like add or purchase or save or exchange your credit for 100 songs per month, rather than just being able to listen to everything. And honestly, dude, I add less than 100 songs a month to my monthly playlist each month.
For you.
Yeah.
I would say most people do.
Yeah.
Do 2 questions.
Yeah.
Do the credits like Splice accrue over time?
Yes. I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you paid for those credits.
Yes. So they don't just disappear at the end of the month. So if I don't use 20 credits, the next month I have those 20 credits plus the 100 that I renew.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not per listen, it's per save.
It's per save. Yeah.
Nice.
But just like a free account on Spotify can like radio play music or listen to playlists, but just you can't decide the order of it. That's what your subscription comes with. So you have your 100 credits. You can listen to anything, but you can't like necessarily choose it, right? And that simulates the real world perfectly when you used to buy like vinyl records, because you would buy a record and you could listen to that whenever you want because you owned it and you bought it.
Yeah.
But you could go turn the radio on and listen to songs in a specific genre, just not at will. Like they would just play it and that would be it.
Fucking genius.
It's genius, bro. It's literally genius, right? And then it's the question of, okay, how do we distribute the wealth proportionately, right?
Yeah.
Well, if I decide like I'm really into this like low-key indie artist, right, who's like kind of under the radar a little bit, but I'm really into them, I can spend 50 credits on them, right? And that's going to reflect the amount of money that they get that month.
Right. They have a super fan, so they get to reap the benefits of that. Yeah.
Now, what do the artists get from that? Like, what is a credit for an artist?
So the same way that a stream, I believe the split between Spotify and the artist is 70-30. So per stream, however they disperse the subscription per month, they turn that into a rate per stream and then split it 70-30 per stream between the artist and Spotify. Just keep the margins the same.
And I have
split a credit. So a credit is now worth $1 basically. Yep. Or I'm sorry, 10 cents.
Yeah.
Right?
I just thought of this too.
Yeah.
You could potentially make a Spotify silver package, Spotify gold package.
That's the whole idea. So you're allowing people to now, if I want to download more than 100 songs per month, I can
$3 extra.
Right.
Per
Exactly.
month.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm just turning the headphones off because I can hear them. So yeah, it gives the consumer more control, and like there's also a finite amount of music that you can listen to, and you can discover music the same way by just listening to playlists and artists and blah 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 and blah blah blah. But if you really want that song, you got to cough up a credit for it. So it's like modern. It's you know.
I just thought of something else.
Yeah.
I thought of all right, maybe this won't work, but this is how Spotify. Not that I give a fuck about them, but this is how Spotify makes a profit if they want to. You can make it so that the same way that podcasters are exclusive to a streaming service. Joe Rogan, for example, Call Her Daddy, they all
Huberman.
Yep. They do their own thing with a specific streaming platform. If you have any subscription, if you have the silver, the golds, the whatever you want, you can unlimited listen to that artist.
Right.
So Post Malone is a Spotify exclusive
and they can
artist.
cycle them like monthly too. So like if Post Malone has this big album dropping, then the label and Spotify can negotiate a deal where everyone with the gold package now can listen to the Post Malone
unlimited.
album, unlimited.
Because then you're not wasting credits.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know what? Right now, just to think of it, like $10 a month for what we're getting, like we're getting so much. Like we're
getting everything. We're literally getting
blessed.
everything.
No, we are literally blessed.
Yeah.
Like we're getting too much to the point
we're
where
not
now
even using all
we're gonna
of
be
it.
greedy. Like we're gonna be greedy. And so even even this plan, let's say Spotify puts it in tomorrow, right? There's gonna be so much pushback and so much another platform might even take over.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's like the downside to this. But like in a perfect world and in a vacuum where like the public wasn't exposed to the way that things are right now, I truly do believe that this would work. I truly do believe in it because the credit system is like it puts the power in the hands of the listener. Because but also the artist, right? Because you can make money as an artist, and you can also make money if you're like a person at Spotify, or if you're a listener, you get to support your fan in a way that actually matters to them.
Right, you're investing.
You're creating taste.
Like,
you're literally creating.
Dude, like being honest with me, like when one of my friends like shares my like song on Instagram, that's great, man. That's great. It means nothing to me, but like that's great. Do you know what I mean?
Explain.
Well, I mean, like you shared my song. That's great. That doesn't mean anyone's gonna click on it. Doesn't mean anyone's gonna give a fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
If you go and you literally save my song and spend one of your credits on me, then I'm gonna
It's more
make.
of a commitment.
You're investing in the artist.
You're investing in the artist.
And
I can
that's,
see
we just
that.
have to create an ecosystem where the artist gets invested in. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I kind of gonna give you pushback on that because I understand what you're saying. We're definitely greedy, and anything that changes the structure right now for the consumer is going to get pushback from the consumer, I think.
100%.
Whether that's raising the rate on the monthly subscription or changing the way that we do it. But like, I just think that like, for me, I listen to a lot of music and I know you guys do too. And we're constantly like listening for new shit and blah, blah, blah. But if I had 100 credits to spend a month, I would not go over my 100 credits every month. If I say you could listen to any song one time free of charge, right? Just like you can preview like a splice sample as many times as you want just to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
If I can do that and then say, okay, I want to listen to this 10 times this month, I'll just add it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have access to everything, but now I have to just make an investment into the things that I actually want to like pull into my library and stuff like that.
And you can make
I think
benefits,
it's fair, you know?
You can make benefits for each package. Like
Right.
like you can make unlimited playlists with the gold one.
Right.
Like, so that every time you want to, you know, have the aux at a party, like you never have to worry about it again because it's still connected to your package or whatever.
Right.
Like, I think it might even be smart to go the opposite direction. Have the 10, whatever, how much is Spotify? $10.99?
I have no idea.
Like $9.99, something like that.
You can do 15, you could do 20, you can do a $4.99 starter, 20 credits. Get like just, you know, you're trying to, you just got the app, like you're just, you know, you only use it a little bit, a hobbyist, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I had.
No, I love it. Like I love it. You know, and
I love you.
No, seriously.
Oh,
like it would
I'm
just make so
serious
much
too.
sense. You know what I mean?
That's lit.
It would just add up. And like all we hear now is like subscriptions and packages. And I mean, go on CapCut, dude. Like, you know, you could get the free version. You could go premium. Like
Netflix, Hulu, everything. It's crazy.
It's not like this is an adjustment. You know what I mean?
No,
it's
not.
the norm.
Yes,
it's the norm in other worlds.
Exactly.
And like, the difference with a thing like Hulu, and I'm shitting on Hulu right now, is that when you have the normal Hulu package, you have to watch 2-minute ads every 3 minutes. That's not what we're saying here.
No.
You're not watching advertisements. Splice doesn't make you watch advertisements. You just get a quantifiable number. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the most fair way to distribute the wealth in the industry. Yeah, and it, in a way, it simulates the real world. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, if I wanted to be able to go on aux at a party in 1970, I better have the record. You know what I mean?
You're a DJ. You gotta have the.
And it's kind of cool because it's like, oh, yo, you got this one? Damn. Like,
you're cultivating a taste.
You're collecting shit, right? It's art. It's fucking art. It's not data. It's art, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's just in the digital age now.
Yeah.
The same way that, like, you know, I'll look at one of your splices and go through some sounds.
You're like,
and
oh,
be
yo,
like,
you got this one.
you got good taste,
Right,
G.
right,
Like, these are good kick samples.
Right, and that sample means
you got
a whole
good
lot
taste
more.
in music.
Right.
Facts.
But you had to actually be like, oh, I'm going to sacrifice something for this song.
Yeah.
My credit or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now, I think the reason why it feels so saturated because the value of it is lower.